Seizure warning. Should I start with seizure warning? Cool. Anyway, hey. So, trying to figure out like what are we doing? What is the meaning of this? I'm DJing. I'm doing drums. Why are we doing this? What is life? What's happening? I ask myself that pretty much every day. And recently, I've been trying to really hone in on that. Like, what is it to be on the correct side of history? What is the meaning of life? What are we doing? What's happening? Why are we here? And just what are we supposed to be doing? What is a life that's worth living? What does it mean to have a fulfilling life at the end of everything? Should I still keep DJing and drumming and all the other interests that I have, and what is it that I'm supposed to be doing? And I was recommended a book called When Breath Becomes Air, and I'm only halfway through it, and it is one of the pretty good. It is pretty good. So it's a neurosurgeon that is does brain surgery, and he has to sometimes make decisions for patients to figure out if he does this type of surgery, it will save their life or extend their life longer, but at what cost? Could it be like being paralyzed from the neck down kind of thing? So he had to do those types of decisions where people are like, oh, I'll get a tumor out of my brain, but if you remove this tumor, this person can't talk anymore. Is it worth living if this person can't express or anything with their emotions or can't talk anymore? What is up? He talked about that. And then at only 35, I forget the exact age, 34, he got diagnosed with lung cancer. And then he's on the other side reflecting on what is life that's worth living. He also wanted to be an author, so in that time he was able to write the book. And it gets you thinking, what is life? What is it? And so far, things that have thought of before was, what is it that you personally value? What are your values in life? And pursue that. Do it. Do those things. That's what your life is. So if you really value interpersonal relationships, you really value music, you really value your education, if you really value, what is it the thing that makes you even lose track of time? Pursue that. That's your life. That's what life makes worth living. One question I've been thinking about recently, or a few months now, is when you turn 80, what is it in life that you would regret not doing? For me, that would be entrepreneurship, starting a YouTube channel, creating content. So pursue it, and that's kind of what life is. I always thought trying to make a life better leaving life better than how you came into it, so you can leave your legacy that way potentially. That so far is probably the most generic thing. So what is the meaning of life? There is no one way to live life, but pursue what you find is valuable and what you personally defined as meaning. There is no one universal, but pursue your values. There you go. Thank you. We'll see you again when maybe I'll start DJing again in the next video. So let's do that. Thanks.